Welcome back to the deep dive. Today is April 20th, 2025, and well, you can't miss it. Bitcoin's making headlines again.
It certainly is. Feels like a pivotal moment.
Exactly. So we've been digging through, the latest reports, doing our research.
Lots to unpack there.
Definitely our goal today, just to really get a handle on where Bitcoin stands right now.
Yeah.
We're looking at price, what the big investors are up to.
It's called whales.
Right,
Yeah.
whales. And this new strategy out of the U.S., plus, of course, the environmental side.
It's quite the mix. Let's jump right in.
Okay, sounds good. So price-wise, Bitcoin's trading around, what, $85,000?
Roughly, yes. But the interesting part isn't just the number, it's the stability we've seen recently.
Yeah, it's been pretty steady, hasn't it? Almost.
Yeah.
Quiet, which feels a bit odd for Bitcoin.
Well, it can be. Periods like this with lower volatility sometimes are like, well, the calm before a potential storm. The coiled spring, maybe?
A coiled spring. Huh. So investors are probably just watching, waiting, cautiously optimistic, perhaps.
I'd say that's a fair assessment. Trying to figure out if this stability is consolidation before the next big move, up or down.
Okay. And while the market's kind of holding its breath, these big players, the whales, they're not waiting, are they?
Not at all. The data we're seeing suggests they are buying quite aggressively.
How aggressively? I saw something like 3 times the amount of new Bitcoin being mined each day.
That's the figure being reported, yes. It's a significant rate of accumulation.
Wow. And what does that usually signal? I mean, when the biggest holders are buying that much?
Historically, that kind of heavy buying pressure from large, often institutional investors is seen as a bullish indicator. It suggests strong confidence in future price increases.
Right. They're betting on the long term, essentially.
Precisely. It often precedes a bull run, though, of course, there are no guarantees.
Okay, so that's one major force. Then there's this, well, pretty huge international news regarding the U.S.
Yeah, yes, the executive order.
Yeah.
That definitely caught people's attention.
So former President Trump establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve. What does that actually mean in practical terms?
It means the U.S. is officially designating Bitcoin as a strategic asset. Think of it like their strategic oil reserves or gold reserves.
So holding Bitcoin on a national level, like a country backing it.
In a way, yes. It legitimizes Bitcoin significantly at the state level and signals an intent for the U.S. to be a major player, maybe even the leader, in the global crypto space. It's a fundamental shift.
A massive step towards mainstream institutional acceptance, then.
Absolutely. It
Yeah.
could have major implications for regulation, adoption, everything, really.
Okay, so we've got this potentially spring-loaded price, big money flowing in, and now a major government basically giving it a strategic nod. But there's always a but, isn't there? The environmental question.
Yes, that issue hasn't gone away. If anything, the concerns are perhaps growing louder in some areas.
What are the latest findings saying? Still about the energy consumption.
Primarily, yes. Research continues to point towards the significant energy footprint of Bitcoin mining, and now there's more focus on the direct link to air pollution in certain regions.
Air pollution. Huh. And that's leading to pushback.
It is. We're seeing several countries either tightening regulations or actively imposing restrictions on crypto mining operations, specifically because of these environmental impacts.
So it really puts things in perspective, doesn't it? This incredible financial, technological thing.
Hmm.
But it comes with this environmental cost that we're still grappling with. It makes you ask, are we harming nature for progress?
That's the core tension, isn't it? Innovation versus sustainability. And all these factors are swirling together right now.
So summing it up,
Right.
we've got this kind of tense stability in price, potentially ready to break out,
Right. Fueled perhaps by the whales buying heavily,
while the U.S. makes this landmark strategic move.
but all under the shadow of increasing environmental scrutiny and potential regulation.
It's a complex picture, a lot for everyone following Bitcoin to think about. Where does this balance lie between pushing forward with new tech and managing its real-world consequences?
Exactly. It's not just about the price anymore. It's about the whole ecosystem and its place in the world.
Food for thought, definitely. Thanks for walking us through that deep dive today.